Welcome, hi, how are you? The War Chief of Light is live, but you know the Epic Night of Gaming as kicking, nerding out. Oh, hello! Idiot Brigade, 22 months. You're almost in the section where I can't say months anymore, and we are like going into years. You're like a 2-year-old BB. I appreciate you. I'm teasing him, he's one of my IRL friends. But hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna have some fun. This stream won't be as fucking heavy as the last. Ah! That was so bad. Like, we're in that, like... Is anyone still recovering from Dawn Trail? I am currently working on my first Dawn Trail video. We're very much in that section of, like, I have a lot of content to do. Work's picked up. I got a lot of content to do. My editing night is my go into office day, so I get home after a 14-hour day and I'm out of it. So we're working on it. Very, very much. But we got some really good Dawn Trail stuff coming. Like, a lot of it's not going to be surprising to you guys because you were here for it, but it's very much it was really, really good. Why y'all bitching? And we start with this. Like, come on. So yeah, I'm not hard to get along with. I'm not. This is not going to be a big secret, okay? I did miss my Memuljaz. It's Lizard Day. Sorry, it's not. What is it? Something Lizard Day. So everyone, say I love you to your local Bakul Jaja. Love that shit. Everybody smooch your little Galuljas. On show with a summer vacation. Oh yeah, there's definitely some trauma in this one. And there's a lot, like... I also don't think people understand what some big words mean. Like, if I turn off my computer and all of my, like, Neopets don't get water, if my Tamagotchi doesn't get taken care of and dies, that's not a menocide, right? That's not. No, it's not. Do you know what is? Taking your armed forces to completely wipe out a population. That is. Twitter struggled with that one. I was like, I thought this was clear. Some other people were like, oh, well, what was it? I don't see any, what's the word? Man, I can't believe I forget this word every time. I don't see any eugenics. Yes, I pronounced that way on purpose. I don't see any of that in this game. And, like, Bakul Jaja standing right there. Like, do you know what those words mean? I highly recommend history classes. In total, like, these are words that you should know after a certain age. Okay? Why am I here? Oh my god, the dog farted and it smells terrible. That's not why I'm here, though. Ugh. We're gonna go do the event first, okay? What? Why do you have a quest? Oh, you're the Viper. Okay. We'll pick that up later. Okay, we're gonna go get our... Or would it be a Limsa? Let me go see. Hold on. The load stone Limsa. Correct. Thank you. It was the first one. I have no idea why I thought it would be blue, but it ain't blue. So yeah, the reaction to Dawntrail has been dumb. And that's pretty much the best way I can put it. Dumb. Oh my goodness, you stink, dog. Oh. Like, please read about a hero with a... I don't even know about that one. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I know that one. And I just don't know the name of it. Curious. Hero with 1,000 faces. Oh yeah, I would not have had that. Alright, well that's on my to read list, but... Oh yeah, mythology, absolutely. But, like, the reaction to Dawntrail has been startling. I want to see if you have any stuff. Oh yeah, it's the fans. Do my eyes deceive me? A familiar face like she could do some proper summer recreation? That's right, the sun rays are out in full force for our beloved Moonfire Fair. These days even double as free promotion of the Adventurers Guild. Oh, there you go. But the real star of the show is the acclaimed Eorzean Nimble War. No, fuck that. Arcadian? I only have one rule quest because I only have one 100. I haven't played since. I actually kind of got caught up with Baldur's Gate. Which, what the fuck? I keep finding stuff that I've never done yet. And I'm just like, this is my 5th playthrough. Why are you being this way? Yeah, what a... Anyway, I'm working on my review. So the basic review, just going over what I think was right, what I think was wrong, and going from there. Then we're going to start having more videos in broader detail, like where we actually go into, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk. The casting one. It was made with you in mind. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. Yeah, some people didn't like that. I heard that on Twitter, and I mean, some comedy's not for everyone. Like the cowboy section in Dawntrail. I knew why they needed a moment of levity, and I knew why that was there. Was I the target audience? No. But it was fine. Oh, yeah. To thrill the visitors, a brief outline of what we have planned. Case of screaming and splashing, hadn't given it away. The Eorzean Nimble Warrior course. Every summer, get a refreshing reprieve of icy treats and polar bears. Eastern flair they called Uchiwa. Drives away evil spirits. We hired an expert. Who's the expert? Not far from one. Downside, of course, we could find ourselves ill-equipped to manage a turnout of this magnitude. And so, for true security, could I ask you to... Monster! Ah! Yes, I seen it, and I fucking love that ending. Okay, Baldur's Gate time for 30 seconds, or a minute, I don't care. The new Baldur's Gate ending, okay, is that, and it's just a clip, it's a small tiny little clip, but basically your memory's erased and you end up just going on with life like it never happened. I fucking love that. I think that's an option that, like, the reality of this situation, like, yeah, I think that's a great option. I hope it's... I actually really like that option. It kind of reminds me of Dawn Trail, only it gives you the ants. Dag it, we're on the same page. Say wavelength. It reminds me of Dawn Trail, but you're consenting to it. Now, Dawn Trail's an interesting story. Again, we're gonna go into this like in a video later. Yes, they have the choice to wear their head things, okay? They do. How many would do it? How many don't do it? How many have reason to not? Remember, they are born and raised that way. Very few stand up against the status quo, and it's a choice. Like, it's not that it's forced onto you, but the grand majority of the people will out of choice. You should have seen it. Mighty Mail Business thing showed up. It's really helpful call. The ocean's for me. Whatever that thing is, I'm lying. Go help do yours. Okay. It's so fucked. It's the illusion of choice. Ah, there it is. Baudefoin, our friend from last year. Glad to see you again. Haramaga told us that you might be there indeed, and here we are. We've heard reports of a green rust or roaming amok. Have you heard anything? It might be a clue. He's got such a funny name. That's why I remember it. Drop something. Looks like a needle. Obviously, we're dealing with an inebriated weaver. Obviously. Obviously. Hey, mistaken for a drunken monster. Could be a cactuar. In Lenosha? Hello, Miri. I'm so sorry about this. Madam Mamita, if I'm not mistaken, the master himself, who invited you to... Yes, I traveled all the way to Ul'dah at the summons of my friend Geguruju. Holy man. I couldn't bear the thought of being my pets missing on the festivities. Not for a moment did I think you would act like this. You have my deepest apologies. They were perfect angels. You even gave them treats. But the moment they went for a drink, the poor Geguruju went and reined them in. Father gone, this happened before. That would explain why our cactuar ended up in Lenosha. Regardless, if your pets pose a danger, we may have to subdue them. No, please don't raise them since they're pups. They wouldn't hurt a fly. Cactuars are pups? Ugh. Ugh. I don't think I like that. Alright. Prickly pups. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's not funny. Okay, my dog is gassy tonight. And it's... Oh, buddy. My son is laughing at me, but wow. He's had some tummy issues this morning. He's digesting food now. Oh. And for those of you who are curious, it's the boxer. The boxers are well known to be very flatulent dogs. Are you a farty patootie? Yes. So I'm sorry. If I fall to the ground, you know what happened. The dog tried to kill me. He's a good boy, though. Oh, look, a cavorting cactuar. find something. Yeah, first, how do we capture it? Never seen a cactuar look so dangerous to me. It's just radiating a pure malice. I've never seen a poor thing like this. Come to think of it, girl told me there seems that they were possessed. An evil spirit. Let's purify it somehow. Perhaps an Uchiwa would help? Obviously, that's the right answer. Okay, so allow me to do the honors. Evil spirit, be gone! Uchi washoi. Washoi? Ah. No hugs to cactuar, though, okay? I think there's been a misunderstanding. It's only one. I'm still missing the other 6. I'm worried. I appreciate you finding cacti, of course, but I'm worried about cactilo, cactina, cactusifer. You say pets. You have 7 cactuars? I love this. Now let's take up our Uchiwa and find these cactuars. We're gonna save the day. Ooh. Hold on, let me get my mouse and keyboard. Like, I'm gonna spell that. After the trauma, oh my god. I thought about that MSQ daily since. And I mean, like, not in, like, the cliche kind of way, but in the, like, there's so much, who's it? There's so much, philosophy behind it. And so much thinking involved. That I don't think a lot of people, I honestly think a lot of people kind of just took it in for a second and didn't think about what they were reading. A fan frenzy. I love it. Find the cactuars and Uchiwa. Like, and that's kind of like what I got from it, was that a lot of people didn't stop and think about the actual morals of what was going on. They're just like, oh, this is bad, and just moved on. Or they looked for Final Fantasy stuff within the moment. Ushiwashoi. No hugs! Yeah, I can't help but, like, you know, stop and I want that deeper conversation because it's kind of fucked up. Uchi was. Oh, it's unmounted. Fuck off. There. But yeah, it's honestly No hugs. No hugs. Mm-mm. And the amount of hate online for Wuk my goodness. I want everyone to understand, if you do not like a voice actor's performance, it's alright. Do you know how it comes out is not on the voice actor, it's actually on the director? They're the ones looking for the right emotes and the right moments. It's usually on the director. So if you don't like the way a certain voice line was handled, it's not Wuk Lamont. Sorry. And I saw something on Twitter that really made me think, if Wuk Lamont was traded for a Moody Broody Thancred, like ARR Thancred, nobody would have said fuck all. Right? Like, it's silly. We've got dancing cactuars who tried to give me a hug. Not a fan. And I'm hoping that the heavy shit is kind of done. Right? Because I heard the class quests were really light. And I heard that the ARCADION is basically a big WWE event. Which, listen, I live for that. A dog's gonna kill me tonight. He's sleeping outside. I cannot apologize for the trouble I have caused. Well, I'm glad we got this matter settled quickly. My lovely ladies were quite frightened. That being said, speaking of one who has seen a shared answers, your pets have star potential. You're not seriously going to encourage that behavior? I mean, to be fair, they're not going to touch the dancers. Surely, I've learned my lesson, I swear. Then I ask incidentally, did you notice anything that might have served a catalyst? Afraid not. I thought it was quite strange myself. They were drowning their wine like sailors. They were drunk. Oh my god. They were drunk. Fuck yeah. For that matter, Wuk and Kona's... Elaine, yes. If we would have had Kona, whose voice actors and stuff is amazing, so is Wuk Lamont's, I honestly think we would have had a different story. This would have been a good coming of age story. That is real. That is some deep, deep stuff right there. I can't believe I'm saying this, but is wine safe for cactuars? How should I know? I've only ever given them the finest spring water from the mountains of Curthis myself. So they were just drunk. Oh, you don't blame yourself. It's funny. The uppies. Alright, perhaps sharing a bottle wasn't the best of ideas. I didn't know they couldn't hold their drink. I think all cactuars should be drunk now. That was fun. I liked that. There's a bar that's no longer local to me in the city I used to live in. It's called the Tipsy Tomato. So, you know, there's some, there's some, if we can find a word with a C for drunk, we're all set. I love it. You guys. Yes, I've seen them. Oh my god, really? Why are you like this? Summer's biggest fuck off. Guess who's not doing that? No. I've not done one. I'm never doing one. It's alright. A lot of the times in the events, I wish previous events stuff were available in like that little shop. You know what I mean? 10k gold for this thing for your house. I mean, it might be wishful thinking, and that's okay. It's a conversation to have. But like, look at you all prim and proper in pink. Pink is your color, sir. Or ma'am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking for 1,000 things. Just I wish that some of the older stuff was still available. Right? And no, that way everyone could get previous stuff too. It just opens it up a little more. Did I really get caught in the wood here? Of course I did. So yeah, that's just a one little thing. Other than that, like, I don't care how short these little events are. They can be short, they can be long, like, it's nice that they have them. And I find that Final Fantasy XIV tends to do them very well. And yeah, I know they're on the MOG station, but you know what I mean? Like, where it's one time a year where it's available and you can put it for a lot of gil. Just saying. Just a thought. Or a fate that you have to farm 100 times. I don't know. I don't know what's the right answer. I'm just saying. It's a wish. It's not a life-changing event. For a courageous soul. I was wondering when you'd be alone. And listen, Cinda, I'm gonna argue and say everything you buy off MOG Station, I don't give a shit what it is, should be account bound. Oh, wow. Reinhardt, that smells. He's not stopping. A burrito. I like them. I like burritos. There's a local thing. It's like Chipotle in the US, but it's like a Canadian one that makes burritos. And listen, bitch, I could live off them. I love them. And I mean, like, I have only ever bought one thing off MOG Station. Just one. I'm just saying, I'd be more encouraged. Oh no, I wouldn't be. I'm cheap as shit. The one thing I said that I'll buy, which I promise you I will once my account is clean, I don't owe myself money, I'll buy a name change. From War Chief PBE to War Chief Peeves. I know it's stupid, but I want that. Of course, you'll be wanting the details. It's a long story, so why don't you grab a seat? Okay. Knight of Alexandria. What a fucking awesome. I love that character. She looks great. Right, hold on. I'm gonna go there. Yeah, the pink on the lizards looks so good. I, personally, if I had lots of money, I would have a name change, and I want the Fat Moogle mount. Which surprises no one. Now that we're all settled, allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Brukevu, proprietor of Zigbaliav Tai. As you know, my establishment is open to anyone, people hailing across from Tuaral and sometimes further, where they come here to whet their appetite and slake their thirst. Given how we turn no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples get mixed into my motley patrons. Therein lies the rub. A particularly rotten bunch came here not long ago. Oh, that staff is prettier than I thought it was. Sitting over there, in fact, having a conversation most foul. Please be thanked. I thank you all for coming here from your respective homes. It's a mammoth? Look at the shoes on that one. Oh, we gotta... She's pretty. Shit. Lights gather in place. Formal introductions are in order. I am. Welcome, welcome. What will you be fuck off. Could I have a moment, please? We're in the middle of something very important. We're getting Karen voice now. You guys want me to voice it? That's Karen now. She's a 9 out of 10 though. Now then, where was I? Oh fuck, man, that dog. I am a potty. And I am sitting here now because I have personally invited you to the passage of the Unbound, my secretive villainous order with ambitions to sow discord. Oh my god, really? How dumb is that? Villains don't often call themselves as such. Let's get the actually voice. Actually, nor do secret orders. They have their meeting in places where all can see. Yes! Well, what do you know? Your snide remarks only ruin my carefully constructed atmosphere. If I had any time for a suitable slogan, you would understand the words are everything. This is the voice that they're getting. But I digress. I invited you here for one reason. To throw the world into a mire chaos. And when the nations come to crumble, what else do we call ourselves if not villainous? Haughty man. I don't even know what that means. He needs like a Jesse and James voice. Which, by the way, rest in peace. The actress that did Jessie and Misty on Pokemon passed away. So it was 46 breast cancer. So I know that my audience, it tends to be in the mid 30s to mid 40s. Check yourselves. I'm not saying that would have saved this woman, but it can't hurt. Check yourselves. My only interest is to punish those who dare to mock me and belittle me. So long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. The rich, the powerful, the mighty, all will be crushed under the weight of my ire. This is comic book villainy, and I love it. Taciturn. A grand design for a group of 6. Even if we manage to muster others to our side, there's a limit to what we can accomplish. I regret to say you're right. At present, we are bound to the powerless. That is why, in order to raise our fist against oppressors, we need to find our strength and shatter our shackles. League of Super Evil. And in doing so, we will become unbound. Like the birds soaring above, we will take the flight of our wicked wings, staining the azure skies to black. And see, I'm going to be a voice actor. I've made up, this is my new dream, guys. It's going to be so bad when I watch the VOD. Oh, that's so funny. But sometimes the skies can be treacherous with clouds. Even birds must rest. Oh, we got another one, a snobbish man. I don't even know how to do snob. Let me think. You speak of finding strength. Is that why you're here? To look for it? I'll give you some fucking thick-ass French accent for him. Because he looks like he's Ellison. I'm sorry. If so, then I pledge my aid. When Newfound might be my beck and call, I shall win adoration, only be by a hero. Your eagerness is heartening, and you are correct. And you are correct. The tools to make our goal in reality lay in Toral. Because you know she ain't gonna pronounce it right. It's Toral. Across this continent can be found certain artifacts which possess untold power. Oh, a mindful woman. The other one is? Okay. Did you say artifacts? Oh, I sense an adventurous hunt for the instruments with the devilry ahead. She's getting there. My imagination's overflowing with images, and new form trickery might take. Dare I say the world is not ready for Team Rock. Now I'm done. Yes, well, that's the heart of the matter. The objects are being held by desperate tribes to make their homes at Toral continent, where they have been passed down through generation as sacred treasures. Whatever stories these people have attached themselves to their sentinel treasures matter not. Each contain the essence of fearsome beasts called Tural Vidral, and with them in their possession, none shall be able to stand against us. We shall take the objects for ourselves, bring them across the sea, and undermine nations far and wide. That means, if you choose to, I leave in your hand. I only ask you do not disappoint. I take it there are no questions. I let the passage of the unbound upon the world. We begin at once. Not a fuck to give. She's just like, what the fuck did I just witness? They didn't order anything. I'm gonna have to keep my voices straight now. That's a long story short. What do you think? They left without ordering? Villainous indeed. It's right there in the name. They're unbound by manners and respect. I had to finish that fast. I don't want to be up too late. One of the guests had bad breath, guys. Not long ago, an individual remote tribe came to seek help recovering a stolen relic, then another, and then another. By the time we realized the passage of the Unbound was a real threat, they had gone all their way across the ill-gotten gains. Each tribe had said their own discovery was lost, but the strange lands are at a disadvantage. That's why I'm looking for someone who knows Eorzea. Hey! This is so silly. Now I'm gonna have to keep my voices straight, guys, so, like, remind me. This has Hildebrand feel of it. Thank you, personal assistant, with this. It's been a great desperate situation. Happy Lizard Day! At the risk of becoming a nuisance, I must ask, any developments I might share? A nuisance? Why, perish the thought. In fact, we've got a war chief to help. You guys like spaghetti tacos? I don't even know. I don't know iCarly. It's I don't know how to say this nicely. It's before my time. It's after my time. My kids didn't even watch it. Finally, a fortune turn. As our sacred treasures are in wicked hands, our home shall know no peace. They say nothing of the danger that poses to other nations. These thieves really do intend to stir up chaos. Before you do, I might properly introduce those to come to Tuli Horal in search of aid. Reminds me of Mom's cat, the real rat catcher. Comes from a village north, single warrior. The heirloom that Nipin recovers the terrible maladies upon victims. The search for Shepshia's treasure. Shashepsha. Shashepyas. And lastly, there's Chue. The knows ancient artifact aside. Aren't you forgetting something, Rahulja? Your crisis is just as pressing. Rahulja hails from the northern south of even Mamuk. Has traveled many days and nights. Indeed, I do get forgetful in my old age. 5 tribes, 5 stolen treasures. I got you, baby. Ramen tacos. What the fuck? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna Google it. Hold on. Ramen taco. Yeah, I could get behind that. Why not? If the shell is not made of it, maybe. But if it's in it, why not? I have a hard time with tacos. And this is like, you know, pasty lady problems. Whatever you want. I have a hard time eating tacos and not making a fucking mess. So I tried getting the like softer ones. They make less of a mess. And then when you're like halfway through, you like push the end up. So you make no mess. Or very less mess. Less mess. Pasty lady problems. Uncultured. Okay, let's go. Who's got my heels? You. He spies on you. Alright, let's go. What business do you have with me? Yes, I don't. Like, I've seen pictures on Google where the ramen is in the taco. I would do that, but like... I am P, journey far from the valleys of Zaktural to reach this grand city. Tell me, traveler, what is your name? I am PB. Lord Chief, rest assured, I shall remember it. Shame to meet you under these circumstances. Value prized possession as they abound. Is known as the Heartsting. The soul of a dread scorpion. One of the Tural Vidrals inside. Those granted the Heartsting's gifts may fear some Wilson power they see fit. Ugh, no spaghetti man. I'm still trying to get used to spaghetti from different parts of the world. A new Jollibee type, Jollibee, a new Jollibee type restaurant opened up here, and it's phenomenal chicken. It's like 10 out of 10. But the spaghetti is very sweet, and I have a hard time with it still. I mean, it's good, but it's like, it hits you as odd, and I'm trying to kill that odd. Eating is what I do best. You know when you're trying something new, and like it's just so different than you expect, and you kind of gotta kill that expectation to really enjoy it? Again, it's not bad. You have my gratitude. That was from Limsa Fell Tidings. All too familiar accounts. Scorpion, bring me the brigands, the mastermind. Look, Loshkana, the village grand elder, makes for Limsa. Ask that you cross the steed. Is it really? Like, it's not a Jollibee, but it's a Jollibee type, right? Like, we have a Jolly Mart next to it, which I still haven't gone into, and that's a sin I must correct. But yeah, they have a what's called a wow chicken. Same idea, but again, the chicken is life changing. Very good. It's just like getting used to it, right? Look at all the people in Limsa. Even better, this is Kraken, guys, and look at all the people. What will be your go-to jobs for the next roles? The only roles that I have 2 of is tank, to which it will be paladin. Whee! So I right now have a bard, I have a paladin, I have a dark knight, I have a dragoon, and a black mage. However, I would like to replace the black mage with who's it? A Picto. I know. I gotta level everything. Hi, I'm Balbrida. Ready to ship service. My ship ain't set in sail for a short while. Holy God, that's not funny, dude. Murdering mom is not the answer. Hawk salad is the best for trader. Alright, let's go. It's gonna be a long fucking night. Oh, I'm doing Picto. Abso-fucking-lutely. Because I don't, and I mean this lovingly, right? I don't like the Black Mage. It's okay. And I mean, again, Black Mage lovers, like, this is not a dig to you. It's just, it's not my jam. And that's alright. It's the only class so far that I've played in this game where I'm like, Bard is okay, but like it's okay on the positive side. Where Black Mage is like, I guess I'll level it if I have to, you know? Exactly. Like Picto was made for me. Oh, look at the fireworks. It's fun. Hello there, stranger. How can I help you? Oh, I can't wait. If you sent me, well, seeing something saying shit hit on dead end, timing couldn't be better. I suppose the proper introductions. I am of Zaktural, and you are? War Chief Peeps of Ulda. Used to be my husband's grotto was Dragoon. Dragoon is fun! I like Dragoon. Now he's a Picto and you're a Viper. Like, Dragoon, like, I was not big on melee in World of Warcraft, and I really like Dragoon. I went for a digital pen and tablet. Oh my goodness, that's cute. We'll see. We'll see what comes out of it. So do the hot toxins and return a resting place that an evil presence stirs in the wild. Mechanical doll. Blah! Don't like that. Passage of the Unbound. I don't know the culprits. That may change as ascertain the cause of blinding these. The thought of addressing one person here is well overwhelming. On the other hand, look ready to take on the world, or at least the city. Sorry to ask, but could you help me gather the latest hearsay? Yep. And somebody should have warned you that Limsa Lumens can be scary. Okay? Especially as a spread. I'll search the quieter districts. Listen, there's no quiet districts in... In fact, if you find the quiet districts, they could be a little saucier. Oh, it is gorgeous. The graphic updates is... You quickly forget that we had one until you see something that you're so used to seeing. But if we took it away, you'd be like... Ah, recent chaos. I'm told yellow jackets. If you're in a hurry, there's a yellow jacket making around. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I thought that was like a giant dress, but still, that's a pretty dress, and I like the color. That, like, look, the peach on the white skin. And look at those feet, those, that's so pretty. Holy Christ, that's pretty. Hawkers. I don't blame him for raising hells and shopkeep's poor sods. The shopkeep escalated it the way it did. Turns out the same problem occurring with the other stalls. Cool. Need to go. Oh no, take some rest. Have fun. And I hope it gets better for you, AC. Oh, Limbs is beautiful. Overwhelming. Like, I find that Gridania is the place a new player should be. It's less confusing, but like, hold on, Limbs are beautiful. I was shaking, crying, terrified. The darkness faded, and I thought I was alone until I heard my howling with laughter. Oh! Whee! Here, back out. Linza is gorgeous. Man. Whee! Curious. Sorry. Couldn't help it. Ah, 12 be good. Aren't you the war chief, PBG? Honor to meet the realm's hero. Honor can assist you with information to come to the right person. Now this is cool. You'll notice that we don't ever get called that in Turan. Only by the people we know. It's kind of nice that Tural exists the way it does, because we get to walk in as strangers. As I told her so, another incident reported yesterday morning. Victim bought roca fruit, took a bite, temporarily lost all vision, same as the rest. Alright, rendezvous with the yellow jacket. Right there. He's paralyzed. I have no talent for healing magics. I can help. Cast Asuna. Fuck, is that even on my bars? I'm kidding, I knew where it was. It's a joke. I like that. A quest actually involved me healing. I'm healed by the 12, thank you. Tell us what happened. It was awful, just awful. I was walking home Murder's Day, minding my own business, when Lala, fellow merchant, suddenly called out to me. Ah, my good man, you look exhausted. Why not soothe your empties and put your belly the sweetest apples? You've earned it. You deserve it. Busted too. No, tainted fruit. Just normal. Honest to goodness produce. You didn't take the apple with the bite. You did. He bought the yuck. Well, a woman's shrill laughter a few miles away. Mention heart sting. Ah, mention your positive you word the word heart sting? Surely as the wind blows. That's a dangerous fruit we're dealing with. First blindness, now paralysis? I should escort this home. Mind pursuing the perpetrators further? I could do that. Right here in Limsa. Blinding toxin is simple enough to master, but it's unsettling how quickly they've learned. Or at least they know nothing of. Their victims' true aims we must discover quickly. A hunter must adapt to their environment. They wish to snare out the prey. Hey, can you spare a moment? I'll start a positive note. Good news, there's been no further incidents. I should be happy about that, but inclusive, tracking them down has been hard. Despite my best effort, status is at a standstill. War Chief! I bring news from Corral Tower. A Lalafella man matching the description of the fruit vendor's been leaving the city with a Hyrurean movement. It seems they're making their way to Aleport. Aleport? That's on this island? Possible on foot. Should have suspected. Airport's your best bet. That said, you should get back to work. I'm gonna have luck on my side. My first hostility arose, I feared I might never see Heartsting again, but we're one step closer. In any event, we best put our way to Port Town and put a pair of troublemakers. To Airport. Okay. So that quest was a little dry. The first quest, silly as shit, loved that. So let's go figure out what this one is. Oh dear. I'm gonna leave before it gets me in trouble. Alright, let's see what she's got. You are such unfamiliar scenery. The ferry skipper was eager to teach me all about the rides here. Wouldn't want to lose my bearings to hunt this important. I asked him about merchants, said he hadn't seen the pair. The skipper did say another merchant who sailed first fellow traders. If anyone's sightly, it's him. Let's hope we pull our culprit's trail. The merchant we seek is peddling his wares by the gate to Skull Valley. Oh no, that's not the right one. Chocobo time. Oh, you're the levy. Ah, can I help ye? Lalafallian Hyura. I spied him. They'd never seen him before. Certainly made an impression. They sold potions and elixirs. Uh-oh. Well, most likely with toxin. Toxin! That done bode well. Adventurers who bought him, a marauder named... I forget that. They're good lads, two of them, making a life easier for small folk. Leave it to us. Okay, let's go. A fat dodo, isn't that nice? Well, oh, there we are. Alright, here we go. Take him up. Done. Kick ass. Alright. I think the gods found us the post seller must swindle us. Draft elixir. Furious hiccups I'd ever seen. Poor bastard couldn't cast a single spell. Who, hick, are you calling a hick poor bastard? Okay. I hate to ask you more, but could you cast Azuna? On the hiccups? Listen, I am a powerful mage, but like, you know, that's hiccups. That's there for life. I'm sorry. There's no help in you. I can speak again. My thanks. Bloody hells, what a waste of hard-earned coin on poisoned potions. Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh my, our spear-wielding friend is a sharp of eye. You're the frauds from Airport. Ah, yes, watching your scrawny compatriot suffer was the highlight of my day. Oh, this is the soft voice one, I'm sorry. I admit, the poison was meant to silence him, but hiccups, oh, comedy at its finest. Perhaps the elixir could have interacted with the venom. Regardless, we had our fill for fun results, so I shan't complain. Venom! Then you must be the thieving cowards, the passage of the unbound. Oh, my sweet fairy people. My sweet fairy apple. You know us? I suppose that means we're famous. I can't believe it. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, I can. Indeed, I am the Passage and Bounds alchemist extraordinaire. I'm illustrious Elaret. And I am very, very pleased to meet your acquaintance. Kokonoa, at your service. Elaret's helping hand and master of mimics. Your garb is ever so familiar for me, my dear. Oh, don't tell me. You hail from that little village in Tural, don't you? My goodness, you've come a long way. How was the voyage? Did you enjoy the sights? What a cunt! I love it! Giving! It's giving. I love it. So good. It's the bitchiness. I fucking live for it. Ah, enough. You have a lot of explaining to do. Why did you take the heart stake as part of organizing a grand scheme? Well, well, the apple bites back. 'Tis true the unbound compatriots harbor lofty ambitions, yes, but I have no interest in overthrowing nations. I merely crave the mires of chaos they promised me. I aim more laughter to this dreary world, one mischief and a few handy poisons at a time. Kokono and I are having oodles of fun, expanding on our repertoire of toxic treats. There's no greater still the same one. Yet there's no greater kills to our thrills than a healer who can whisk our hard work away. Unless, of course, I, a master toxin, even she can't cure. Oh, I do love a challenge. It's just so bitchy. Oh, fuck, okay. I hate to leave you, my dears, but our work here is done. We have a busy schedule ahead. Mammoths to mend, venomous misdeeds to master. Ta-ta for now. No, wait! Damn you! Bat it back! That smells like a corpse that shat itself. Okay. That's what you smell like, dog. Yours too much. Take me home to the 12th wood. Oh, don't give me that. We got a job to do. We mustn't keep our client waiting any longer. We're in debt. Thank you again, Miss Loshkana. And this is War Chief. Punchy, punchy, hand. She's got the right idea. Track the unbound. I know better than to tread. Best we head for Lumza. It's so silly. It's so over the top. It's like a comic book villain, kind of like Bakul Jaja was in the very beginning. If that makes any sense. If you remember in the very beginning, he was like comic book from the 50s evil. This is more like that, but I love it, you know? Again, sometimes you don't need hot and heavy. Sometimes you don't need to, you know, do stuff on the scale of schmatzis. Sometimes you could just, you know, what are you doing? Oh, the sage. It's the only I've not unlocked. It's the only one I didn't unlock before. So it truly works, that Elorette. You can't stop thinking about her. My blood boils. How dare she toy for her own amusement? We shall make the progress. Now that the villains have revealed themselves, it'll be easier to give chase. Ha ha ha. It's the comic book villainy that I am here for. Living among the deadly. Let's go! Oh, it's you. Well, thank you, arsehole. Will forgive my dour mood. I don't understand it. How is Elorette and Kokonoa getting to grandiosely reveal their names and identities? Yeah, I can't track them down. Not to say I've given up entirely. Now I know I'm on their trail. They'll suspect that I'm unfamiliar with this island. I do suppose more would be ducks. Okay, you can do that. God damn it, though. Like, it's comic book villainy. And I kind of live for it. There you are. I was waiting for you. This fella came up asking for help. Sorry to trouble you. My brother's gone missing. He said he wanted to make the ship, started going down, and he's gone. Lad probably got himself lost. Oh, poor dear. Much appreciated. We'll find him faster. Me thanks. Brother's got wouldn't say boo to a goose. He's got red hair like mine. Well, let's split up. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna get on my chocobo. You are. Aw, what's the matter, little buddy? I'm scared. Where are you? Are you taking me back to my brother? Yeah? You found him. Glad he's good and safe. Just wanted to see if my brother is working out. I could see better and I lost my way. Sounds like you've had quite an adventure. Well, you were very brave today. Secret, even grown-ups get lost. Really? I guess I'm not the only one. Let's smile. We like to see those. I'll get your brother worried. Awesome. We're going to get him back to his brother. We love that. Let's take him back then. Okay. See, people are so used to like catastrophic things happening that these nothing burger situations are like kind of nice. It kind of reminds you of ARR, a classic RPG, The Simple Quest. Like, we're so out of touch with those. Hearing women, Lalafell. Blindness, numbness, afraid. I haven't seen anything like that. Sorry. Oh, that's right. Well, that's good. Be praying the navigator to find who you're looking for. Any hoosies, two on the road. Thank you for safe travels. Yay. I seem to know a lot about caring for children. Fashion. I've always looked after my children, my village's children. I'd be happy to show you some few stories. The ocean view's there and beautiful. You may as well enjoy the scenery and relax a bit. Yeah, sure. My people hail from the northern valleys of Zaktural. We're a close-knit community of hunters for the most part. Children are given spears while practice ones when they learn to walk and hone the tracking skills from a very young age. That's surprising. It seems second nature to me. Even then, we've encountered our fair share of surprises here as well. Our village rests in a veritable sea of poisonous plants and animals. To slightest injury can hunt prove deadly. Thus, we believe it prudent to begin our training as early as possible. Yet no matter how skilled they come, accidents are inevitable, and the heart sting has proved vital to our survival. Not only does it produce its poison, it cleanses it, and in the right hands it can dispel some of the deadliest natural toxins known to mankind. It even purifies the beasts that we hunt. In fact, our diet mostly consists of venomous creatures, one that would normally kill a grown adult if ingested. The heart sting allows us to lead a peaceful, quiet life. And lands and people dare not dread us. I suppose that's why we never imagined people like Eldet would take it away from us. When I left our village, our food stores were well stocked, and I can't bear the thought of younger brothers and sisters going hungry. I must return the Heartsting as soon as I can. Okay, so we've got some some risk, some stakes. In any case, thanks for listening. Okay, let's make our way back to Linza. Okay, a bit of a nothing burger quest, but that's alright. Sometimes a nothing burger quest don't hurt. Right, again, we've established our stakes. Why is it important that we do this quest? None of these things are inherently bad. It's the shift, right? What's the matter, puppies? Trying to kill your mother again. Where'd you go? I must need a reprieve. Well, fancy meeting you here. There's our boys from the last quest. Good to see what brings you to Linza. Well, nothing important really. We didn't want to miss the opportunity to greet our heroes. Our client arrived to switch perch in a timely manner. Indeed, we wanted to give you a pliable state. We're both grateful for your aid. Well, that was nice of you. Thank you. I spoke to two charlatans. Right, they stole a precious heirloom from my village. That way, a bit bombastic as those two were, they neither hide nor hair in airport since. Not a word of an incident like yours. But I have a feeling they won't stay in the shadows long. I won't say no to an extra pair of eyes on the island. I made my base of operations here in the city. Makes sense. Oops, I got a hair. It's making me itchy. Well, we may not have found any leads on Elred, but we have a chance to chat. Works for me. Next quest. Level 96. War Chief, I'm glad to see you. I just received words. Our culprits have been spotted. Upper Lenosha. Let's go, BB. Oh no, right there. Back to Elport. Got it. You went back to your bed. Okay, let's go see. A beautiful statue. I knew I should have insisted on going, but I didn't want to get injured on their behalf. Miss Luxor, terribly sorry for the delay. My goodness. How'd you fare out there? You found Elret and Kokonoa? Yep, we found him alright. Didn't take long to find us. We were set upon by Kokanoa's mammoths. The magical menagerie greatly outnumbered us. Death by mammoths is no ideal way to go, so a retreat was our only option. Before they spotted us, they were stuffing their little metal army into a skiff bound for Bronze Lake. Of course, it's entirely possible that they seek a quiet route eastern Lunatia to cross Bronze Lake. The last enemy you face is far beyond my capabilities. Honestly, I should be the one to apologize. You risked life and limb. Don't dwell on it. We're eager to bring those criminals to justice. Okay. We got it. Camp Bronze Lake. The ferry skipper spoke to the place. Listen, I can find it. Don't you worry. Okay, so give me 2 minutes. We're going to use the washroom real fast because I'm dancing. We don't like it when I'm dancing. Nobody likes it when I'm dancing. So I will be right back quickly. I'm back. Sorry about that. Like usual, you know. Washroom. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to be very honest. The shawl, yes, I wear it a lot. Why? Because my husband likes the AC a lot fucking colder than I do. So I code. And he bought me this, so. And actually, like, this is probably one of the more thoughtful gifts he's ever gotten me. He's not big. Usually, honestly, I end up buying my own gifts. And I usually, you know, make sure I have enough money. Oh, the Tonberries! I might as well just finish the quest while I'm here. Just give me a second. Good fortune to you. There you go. What a lovely camp. Our half-crazed alchemist is heart staying in a new scheme. Where would I hide? Up by the Tonberries. No. Oh. There are all the pigs flying in the sky. Ha 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 ha. Are they all in their underpants or bikinis? Because it would be even funnier if they were all in their underpants. Especially the ones with the little hearts. It's very important. That's the universal panties. A certain spell that many healers don't use. Guilty! It's on my bars, so y'all can make fun of me, but it's on my bars. Because of you guys. See, they're in their underpants. That makes it so much funnier. Poisoning the springs? That's the lowest of low. Do you flatter me? 'Twas just a little poison, really. A treat. I'm afraid I couldn't contaminate all the water here. And we're having, oh, so much fun with our shiny new hallucinatory toxin. Step away from the springs now. Protecting the healer, are we? How sickeningly sweet of you. But you ought to watch your step as well, my dear fairy apple, lest you find yourself seeing stars, or, Elorette is Autumnus. She poisoned herself. Oh, Coconut, you look absolutely hideous. Or should I say adorable? You're as bony as a porcelain doll. What the hell's you going on about? Oh, it's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I believe I poisoned myself. And now we're in a predicament. Guess what? Do you recall those antidotes I prepared at the base? Yeah, because I forgot to bring them. You're on your worst enemy. I suggest you retreat and dive headfirst in the springs. You unbound scum! Yes, actually, have you seen Elorette before? She's in no state to contend with you. Oh, retreat we must, what I would call a rousing success. Worry not, my dearest bushel of busybodies. There are plenty more tricks for you and the entire island. Ha ha ha. Thank you very much, Miri, for stopping in. I appreciate you. So if any toxins in the water anymore. Will the toxins affect the local wildlife? I think Elorette suffered from a taste of romance. I doubt she's mastered much of the Heartsting's power. Relatively weak. Most of her handiwork's already evaporated with the steam. In more capable hands, the Heartsting's poison remains active unless dispelled by Asuna or any form of antidote. There's much on my mind. We have bigger problems to address. Let's make our rounds to camp and we'll talk about the next steps. That dog's gonna kill me tonight. Oh, wow. Not great. You stink. You really stink. Like, not a little bit. Like, you stink a lot, little dude. Mom loves you, but you sleep with Dad tonight. Everything hurts. Please end this nightmare. I love those glasses so much. The rumblings of mammoths roaming around. So cruel. Your efforts are helping us end this turmoil. I should tend to the remaining victims as well. Okay, we got another one right there. Befuddled bather. My costumed compatriots, they're gone. My memory. I dare say laughter is the best medicine, though I feel far worse than before. Thank you for putting it into it. I think I've earned myself another soak and an extra flagon of mulled wine. Fair. Fair. I gotta get early to fucking work. Bullshit. I can't have wine. Laugh wary. What's he saying? Oh, please make it stop. I can't breathe. Those cornrows look terrible. Very brave, very reckless, but I'm inclined to assume the former. Like, what a stark contrast. Alright, up we go. Well, how goes the healing? Tune effective, actions dissipate it, as for Elorette, and then I'll reflect. Well versed in the numbing and blinding toxins we use our hunts at home, but something's troubling about Elorette's toxins. I've never seen anything like it. I have no idea that existed among the scorpion's gifts. Elorette might be inexperienced, but the fact that she's learned to inflict hallucination is cause for concern. Still, we should be looking at the bright side. She's yet to discover the properties. Kokono, however, surprisingly well. You recall who ate the poisoned apple? He claimed Kokonoa took a bite, yet never suffered its ill effect. What's the manner of immunity, but how? Oh. Shit, that's right, eh? Toxin resistance is upside. I mean, Elorette's tricks don't affect it. Many a few in my village would ever think to consume potentially lethal food without drawing the power. Yet the Dunes folk do it so gladly. I mean, it's also like, you know, fucking deadly. I don't like it's kind of fucking deadly, you know? Like, that's something that not a lot of people, like, have mastered in the world. It's not a thing. Or not a big thing. I swear to God. Sorry to look distracted, but, like, how many of you use LinkedIn and actually post and shit on it? I've never posted on it. I just made an account out of anger one day, and it just exists, okay? So I get like random DMs and random people add me here and there, and I don't do anything on it. Users have grown worse. Of course, effort led us there. A lot to thank them. Anyway, I actually got a legitimate job offer in there. And let's be honest, it wasn't what I was looking for, or nearly enough money, but like, I didn't think it was real. We had prior experience to guide us. Until now, our culprits have traveled all over the Vilbrand. I hear Costa del Sol attracts many visitors. Oh yeah, Costa del Sol. Drowned by the river. Ah! I know, that was terrible. I deserve stuff for that. I'm almost done my good Minthara run. I need to do like a full dirge, accept all the bad shit run. Reassuring, really weird strangers. Well, he won't be wary of you. He'll open arms. Open arms. Oh, my intrepid adventurer, what brings you to my abode? Ah, yes, lovely specimen here. Transpire feminine wiles. I would say that I never drank the wine so graciously gifted me. A single sip and I saw so many stars. I thought so wonderful and blissful moments. I partook the drink amongst my retinue of kittens. I found myself surrounded by a flock of unfamiliar faces. I dashed across the shore in terror. I had to slap some sense into him. Judging by Master Kikaruju was darting around and suspected he'd been in his cups. Drank the whole bloody bottle too, so if you wish to investigate the wine itself, I'm afraid it's not possible. Do you blame me? Questionably, of her wine aside, this woman was immaculate. And she presented you with some immaculate men, so that worked out for me. Well, we may lack the drink in question. We received sort of man roaming rain catcher's gully. Any news of the Mehmets is helpful for us. We'll go to the gully. Godspeed. So that's the next destination. It's clear. Can we have a word? I realized I'm a Talala. I'd say discovered a new poison. While hallucinatory, it strikes the hearts of its victim. I have a bad feeling about this. I wonder if I'll get a hallucination. I hope so. An Estigna hallucination. That's pretty. Look at that. What a sight. Wow. In the sun and everything. Well, isn't that not gorgeous? Look at the water below. Look at the... These level 98s are easier to kill than the level 92, which is upsetting. There we go. Put that on ya. I'm getting my flour ready, because, you know, can never be too ready. Oh, you killed some mimics too? Oh, you know, Emmets came across probably. I mean, take the rivers next. Watch out, War Chief! Little arsehole! Oh my, that dart was laced with a potent numbing toxin. With nothing but bruises, our favorite fairy apple, it seems. You never cease to amaze and annoy me in equal measure. She's like a manner immunity, SI. Her village is possibly brimming with poisonous flora and fauna, after all. I have a request for you, my dears. Would you please give up on your little trinket? Pretty please. I only wish to revel in the fruits of my devilry, yet you continue to spoil my every attempt. Trust me, I despise our conflict as much as you do. Indeed. Do you think it's fun watching my finest mammoth suffer to your hands? Enough. I truly wanted to end this. You hand over the heart sting. The scorpion's gift weren't meant for the petulant. Whoop! Fine then. No more Miss Nice Ellerette. But answer me this. Who have my antics killed? No one. I remind you. So why you refused me? Why would you refuse? Why must the world refuse me? They're always evil, Cinda. Our blighted society never looked fondly upon my love for mischief. For years I despaired until my unbound family and its leader granted me the greatest gift of all, love and understanding. As long as I remain unbound, I care not what wretches masses think. I shall play my tricks to my heart's desire, and all who stand in defiance will know my wrath, and that includes you, my dears. My next scheme will finally plunge this entire island into the chaos that I so desperately crave. Comic book villain. Love that. About to learn that her people are more resilient than she thinks they are. I'm sorry, I'm feeling much better. I'm ashamed this. Quickly sat aside. I didn't use putrid smoke to make their exit. I don't know, my stomach or... Alright, quick, we're not going. I want to... Okay, back to Castle Full. At least the girls have better flashbangs, right? Down, down, down by the river. God damn it. Do you ever wish you had a stupid amount of money for no reason at all? For something dumb? I wish I had a stupid amount of money so my husband could play Baldur's Gate with me. It's dumb, but like, you know. I wish. You wouldn't see me for 3 weeks, but you know. Oh, big stretches for you. Back already, futurist or omnis, or both even. You found these wayward mammoths. Explain the situation. Surveying Villebrand's waterways, are they? Poison the Camp Brunswick, I believe they're trying to get that to the next target. So they are one and the same. I had my suspicions. Regardless, this bodes ill. I shall not stand for any more preposterous poisonings. The one who poisoned you, her name is Ellerette. She stole something precious from my village. I need to recover it. Hell's bent on finding her. A brave one you are. Oh, I couldn't possibly deprive a lovely lady of the information she requires. Worry not. For my servants shall sally forth in the general direction the moment they hear of Ellerette's newest misdeeds. Thank you. That's much appreciated. Like I told you, he would be eager to help. Although, wouldn't it be funny that he started getting men in his service too? He liked what he saw. Just saying. You know, it would have been funny. Second, I think that's my sister. Yeah, my sister didn't know this, but did you know that TikTok, Threads, most of Instagram, all cannot be monetized in Canada? We don't have it. It's also why I have less of a focus on TikTok, because, I mean, let's be honest here. Oops, I almost did it again. Here. I almost became a sage twice now. I don't know why I allowed to let her say her piece. There's no more room for mistakes. No, 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 no. Constant assault, traveled there in one case. Mistress War Chief, Mistress Lakshuma, whatever. Give me your acquaintance. I bring you a message from Master Geguru. Ruju? Gegeruju? New word, Master Lenosha? Master Whiskatet has recently received a report of Master's Brayflocks. I'm trusted with this. We are told a number of inbreakers and fighty tools and tinker dolls. And we have little doubt that the inbreakers and tinker dolls is Ellerette and her troop. Oh, the Lalas. As we find this Brayflock soon. It's alright, I know where she is. Yeah, you'd find her by the entrance of Longstop and Raincatcher Gully. My master and his associates wish you good hunting. Let's be off. Something tells me I'll be able to find her. Find her, sorry. Brayflocks is a girly girl. What about Reinhardt? Is he a little boy? Stop farting for a while, thank God. Ooh. Extremely minor complaint. Fuck off. Really? Extremely minor complaint. I wish the levy meets had different symbols. Because the blue ball with the plus sign is stuff that I really strive to try to, like, you know, take away. Yes, gobbies and gobbies require hand-lending, backstrike, and inbreakers. Inbreakers bring big flocks and tinker dolls to search for water gush. Water gush. This must be the researching rivers. The toxin strong. Poison makes no good for gobby flock, no good for Vilbrand. Narrow hearts in need of many punishings. This goes beyond trickery. My doubt she'll come quietly as soon as you're ready. Let's go, BB! Is there? I didn't know. bringing those bits and bobs for battle was a good idea. Some sort of manner of surrender and a heartfelt embrace and handling of magic heirlooms. You monster. But of course, the trick is let the new poison stew for a few bells. With a healthy helping of those tantalizing toxins and a dollop of advanced alchemical process, poof, this eyesore of an island will get a taste of my finest work yet. My latest masterpiece neither dissipates nor evaporates, and no matter the inherent immunity can save you from its influence. It may be safe to the touch, but one tiny sip will have you begging for mercy. No jest. I won't begin to describe what manner of havoc doses wreaked on me, but I'll look forward to seeing how you deal with it. Oh yes, the residents of Limsa and the adorable little hamlets will rely this water. So many people blissfully unaware of what's to come. And every single one of those wretches will be at the mercy of our malice. Every single one. Playtime's over. Let's go, BB. Oh no! Oh, precious. Perhaps I should learn an example. Make the thrill of the chase. I suspect that's my cue to back away. I'd rather watch the chaos from a safe distance. A venomous gift keeps on giving. My very aether is infused with their essence. And now, my dears, it's time I hunt you for a change. Hello. Pesky problems call for alchemical solutions. Oh shit, like, okay, this is a healing quest. Like, for realsies. There. Hey, if it wasn't for the Fall Guys, I wouldn't have known what to do. That's so fucking sad. there. I don't feel so good. Okay, here we are. I'll be fine, just a few more drafts. Okay, here we are. Oh, here. Blood of the blood lilies! Desperate times, I say I'll summon the defected mimics. How's it you doing? The little shits! Alright, I'll handle the rest. Be a good little goldsmith and get to sit this out. About that. Rhyme to the chord, so you persist. Alright, here we go. Bring her down. Oh no, my tonics, they betrayed me. This fight had a little teeth, I have to. I mean, it wasn't the most difficult, but it had a little teeth. I like it. You actually, you know what I mean? You had to do your role. You had to heal. You had to use Asuna. I like that. The music. So smoke bomb quickly. Aha, and have it your way. Wait, that's Goblin Maid. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Yes. Left quite the mess behind her. Not only heat sting can't detoxify, though. Hurry, let's clear the poison. There you are, War Chief. We were running once we heard the explosion. I'm pleased to see you're not worse for wear. We did it, my dude. Gobby booms and friendly faces win the day. Gobby booms. Your treasure is safe, I trust? Thanks to War Chief. Very good. So those troublemakers survive the impending fall. They won't pose the same threat without it. And should they show their sorry face around here again, I've notified the Yellow Jackets. Again, this is pure, simple comic book villainy. It had some silly, this is not terrible. It's a nothing burger, right? It didn't have the meaning the Endwalkers did, or Shadowbringers. But did it need it? I think it's kind of nice to have again, this really feels like an ARR quest. You know? It's simple, you get your... it's like a going back to basics. And it's not in a bad way. Does it make sense? You know what I mean? Where we're just going back to what we know. Where we've been. What we've done before. Taken care of, baby. I got it. How's the hunt for Ellerette? Seen them flying, did ya? You'd think they confuse Goblin Explosive for Smoke Bomb. Serves them right. I knew we could breathe a collection sigh of release. I, for one, know there would be no more risk of poison liquors, and wouldn't have wished the hiccups on the worst enemy. I knew you traveled far, but didn't realize you hailed from Tural. That's quite the voyage. You'll be heading home soon? Yeah, that's right. Villebrand's a fascinating place. My villagers probably worried sick about me, and the heat sting, too. A heart sting. The time is short. You'll be sorely missed. We will have much to learn one day. Maybe we'll make our way to Tural. That'd be wonderful. And when you do, I'll be looking to hear for your adventure. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, I love that. That's so cute. And as for you, we had a feeling you were no mere adventurer. Imagine we learned ourselves the savior of the realm. One of our Yellow Jackets acquaintance boasted about meeting the Warrior of Light. She sent her regards, by the way. We've mountains to go to reach your lofty heights. Yeah, only in my own land do I get that treatment. And I think that's kind of cool too. Remember, they only picked me to help them out because they knew I was from Eorzea. They didn't pick me because I was that warrior of light. Like, oh, you know the area, right? Can you help me out? You're an adventurer, you know the area. And that's kind of fucking awesome, you know? That's how my quest became my quest. Whee! Zibaliavtai. Hey, my guy, we did it. Do 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 do. Ah, see, combined present can only mean one thing. We brought the heart sting. Good, glad I'm assisted. I'm relieved that all is well. My words cannot express my gratitude to both of you. Taking back the heart sting was no easy task. I learned a great deal on my journey to Eorzea. One of the Unbound, a man called Coco Noah, possessed an inherent immunity to poison. Rather than relying solely on the scorpion's gift to detoxify us, perhaps we might learn from those traditions that built stronger immunity. Maybe it would be prudent to prepare ourselves in case something like this ever happens again. Throughout my life in the village, I thought I knew everything there was to know about the heart sting. But now I understand that Scorpion's gift can easily become a curse in the wrong hands. It's a power that can poison a single water source, countless lives, yet at the same time, detoxifying powers save just as many. I began to wonder, could the heart sting provide succor outside our village, or should it? Or will the risks prove to be too great? Excellent questions. All. Knowing that the heart sting is capable of outside borders must be considered carefully for the future of our people. I am certain your father will wish to speak to more of it on your return. As you can see, our community has much to consider when it comes to thriving. I'm glad the heart sting's back in Shura. Until I met you, I'd never hunted alongside a healer, but knowing I had your support gave me courage. Have my gratitude and my trust, War Chief, now and forever. I wish you all the best, and I hope to meet again one day. There you go. Not bad. Again, I don't think any of this is bad per se. I think it's subjective. Again, people might not like the quest, but it is a return to basics. It is a return to what we knew at one time. A heart sting's heavy burden. Da, 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 da. So yeah, it's like I said, it's interesting. Interesting. Ooh. Trial by tower is what seems like, if I had to guess. Something stray in the neighbor. No way. Something stray in the neighborhood. Ah! Other side of the guy. I want to go see that quest because, you know, I got the reference immediately. Immediately. Nostalgia. Really, that's your name? Ah, something stray in the neighborhood. What's that? Apologies. A custom living memory. We fear the terrible threat. Wonderful. Oblivion count you lucky among your allies. Let's convene at the Gate of Remembrance. Fair warning. You may not be able to recognize me at first glance. What's that? What does that unlock? Alright, I thought this would be the quest. Hold on. Usually so punctual. Stylish stranger. The Arcadian. That's what I was looking for, but I was curious about the other one. I found you at last. You, my good madame, are born to be... I mean, yes. Yes. As one of the two... Okay, expert dungeons. Awesome, thank you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Madam House, head of strategic management of the Ascension Arcadia, the premier enterprise of entertainment in Solution 9. Our flagship facility is the Arcadion, a combat arena where we host the Ascension Arcadian Championships. It is the pinnacle of fighters in Alexandria, and I want you to be among them. As you may have heard, circumstances force us to close down the arena's doors for a time, but the time is right to reopen them. Our Majesty's tragic passing has left our citizens disconsolate. By providing them with gripping entertainment, it is our hope to help them forget their cares for just a while. And if we are to accomplish that, it will not to show them that we've seen countless times before. No, they need something new, someone new. And who better than not only protected our citizens, the king's army, but struck down the king himself? That was you, yes? So it was. And as for our strength and valor, the President Federation has marked you to be the Arcadians' next great star. Imagine an upstart, the people's protector, arrives on the scene, challenges the Arcadians' mightiest to rise up as grand champion. I mean, is it fair? Like, you know... I did save the universe from despair. As for your part, you'll be well compensated. The finest equipment Solution 9 has to offer for each and every victory. Punchy, hand. You spoke my language. I dare say this had you enticed, and you needn't make up your mind right away. I dare, if you are keen to test your strength and win the rich rewards, come to the Arcadian. The attendant will show you in. With that, I bid you farewell for now. All of these cutscenes are made better with Lala's. This is a grand promoter, a grand adventure. And I walk up to him and you're like, you did slay our king, didn't you? And here I am, tiny little thing with pigtails in a little white dress. Like, you know, I'm not trouble. I'm not problematic. I did punch Xenos in the face once. That was something. You know. Arcadian attendant. I've been expecting you. Enter the Arcadian. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Look at me. I got little pigtails. I mean, pigtails are safe, right? Ahem. You came, and by this, I take it, you fight in the Arcadion. Allow me to introduce you to the fold. Now, I shall explain to you. That's fair. You look like you've got some fight in you, I suppose. Still, you can only be so strong without a soul shifter. You wouldn't be able to last so long without us. Well, aren't you just a treat? Look forward to meeting you on the stage. Winky face. You're a puny candle before my roaring flame. Can I kick his ass first? Those are some of the fighters you will face. They are, well, characters, as you can see, and I hope they don't take offense to the words. Consider their way of welcoming you. Now then, as our Ascension Arcadia Championship. The AAC, I love it, is a fighting competition. The realm's mightiest duke it out to become grand champion. I have no doubt that all of Alexandria would be captivated by your journey as a challenger and cheer you up along the ranks. Speaking of ranks, the fighters are divided in three: light, heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. Wouldn't it be the other way around? Cruiserweight, light, heavyweight, and heavyweight? Anyway. The ultimate objective is to become the undisputed champion in all the teams. Who told me it was WWE? I'm here for it. Yes. As a rookie, your campaign begins with the light heavyweight tier. Goodness gracious me, I forgot to mention a most important thing. The Arcadion is a repository of feral souls which our fighters utilize in battle. So potent these souls that they alter a fighter's very form. Lest you wonder, it is their potency of their souls employed to separate their champions' top tiers. Ah, okay. Now, if I understand, you don't use a regulator. Even when you face the king, you do not rely on souls of any kind. Most impressive indeed. What be this way would be egregiously unfair for you to compete not bounds of skills. Fortunately, here at the Arcadion, we have the souls of former champions in storage. They'll fight alongside you. Ah, see, that's how I get my group together. Very smart. Let's try to go the nicer route, because, you know, marvelous magics exist nowhere. Electrope is a medium employed here, but I dare say it's similar to bringing forth a temporary simulacrum. And the purposes for evening the odds, I believe these simulacrums should suffice. What do you think? Should be set free. I expected you might harbor reservations about using souls, but those who hail outside the barrier often do. I have a proposal, an additional incentive. If you win, for each victory, I shall release the souls of those who fought beside you. And you, my friend, will be the star to bring the fresh change to the Arcadion. What do you say? Fight under those terms? Sounds good to me. Got a thumbs up. It's a deal. Save it for your first bout. After all, it'll be pointless if you end up losing straight away. Yeah, I don't know. So, what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to start with the Arcadion. Artifacts, yeah, we know how that works. Alright, So tomorrow, this is where we're going to start, right here. We're doing this quest. So ARCADION all day. In the meantime, thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying this silly with me. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow where we become butt kickers. So we'll need an entrance song and like a gimmick. So we'll think about that. We'll put some time. Okay? In the meantime, have a great night. Thanks again, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for some butt kicking.